London. Allow me first to apologise for this interruption. I do, like many of you, appreciate the comforts of the everyday routine, the security of the familiar, the tranquillity of reputation. I enjoy them as much as any bloke. But in the spirit of commemoration, whereby those important events of the past, usually associated with someone's death, or the end of some awful bloody struggle, are celebrated with a nice holiday, I thought we could mark this November the 5th, a day that is sadly no longer remembered, by taking some time out of our daily lives to sit down and have a little chat. There are of course those who do not want us to speak. I suspect even now orders are being shouted into telephones, and men with guns will soon be on their way. Why? Because while the truncate may be used in lure of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words are the means to meaning, and for those who will listen, the incarnation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there? Cruelty and injustice, intolerance and oppression, and where once you had the freedom to object, to think and speak as you saw fit, you now have sentences and systems of surveillance, caressing your conformity and solidating your submission. How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror. I know why you did it. I know you were afraid. Who wouldn't be? War, terror, disease. There are a myriad of problems which conspire to corrupt your reason and rob you of your common sense. Fear got the best of you, and in your panic you turned to the now High Chancellor, Adam Sutler. He promised you order, he promised you peace, and all he demanded in return was your silent, obedient consent. Last night I sought to end that silence. Last night I destroyed the Old Bailey to remind this country of what it has forgotten. More than 400 years ago, a great citizen wished to embed the 5th November forever in our memory. His hope was to remind the world that fairness, justice, and freedom are more than words. They are perspectives. So if you see nothing, if the crimes of this government remain unknown to you, then I would suggest that you allow the 5th of November to pass unmarked. But if you see what I see, if you feel as I feel, and if you would seek as I seek, then I ask you to stand beside me 1 year from tonight outside the gates of Parliament, and together we shall give them the 5th of November that shall never, ever be forgot. Janice, I apologise to you if I don't seem real eager to jump into a fast, awkward, intimate situation that people like to call dating. I don't like the feeling. You're sitting there, you're wondering, do I have food in my face? Am I eating? Am I talking too much? Are they talking enough? Am I interested, but I'm not really interested? Or should I play like I'm interested, but I'm not that interested? But I think she might be interested, but do I want to be interested? But now she's not interested? So all of a sudden, I'm starting to get interested. And when am I supposed to kiss her? Do I wait for that door? Because then it's awkward. I mean, it's like, well, good night. You do like that, that ass out hug where you hug each other like this, and your ass sticks out because you try not to get too close. And all the while, you're just really wondering, are we going to get hopped up enough to make some bad decisions? Perhaps play a little game called Just the Tip. Just 1 second, and just to see how it feels. Or, ouch, ouch, you on my hair.